Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. It's Motivational Monday. Hope something I can say to inspire you to keep going, to keep moving, keep praying, keep meditating, keep doing the things that you are supposed to do. Give me 1 second. I'm going with the quote today. This is by Walt Disney. I did not make it up. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And that's by Walt Disney. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. That's my motivation for today. Like, where you at on your journey of the things that God put in you? Where are you at with this? What are we doing with it? Now, I recently I had chose this quote. I look up a lot of quotes. I come up with some of my own. Most of 80% of the time it's coming from one of these prominent speakers or whatever who have done something in this world. And I chose Walt Disney because I was just really researching. I heard another clip on something that Walt Disney, he have Disneyland and Disney World. He went to 301 banks. That means he didn't give up. He didn't give up on the first denial. And when somebody said no, he didn't give up on the second one. He went into 301 banks till someone saw his vision and said yes. And everybody know Walt Disney is big billion-dollar industry. Walt Disney land in California, Walt Disney World in Florida. Still one of my favorite places to go to this day. But just think if he gave up. Just think if he gave up. And this is my word today, because we give up so easily on ourselves and we give up so easily on other people. This world going to come with trials and tribulation, but God still has that vision and that plan for you. And that vision and plan for you is you have to wake up and pursue the dream. He has given it to you. You have seen it. And if you have seen it, which means it's already done. So now what you got to do in that already done is go ahead and go patiently and start working towards that thing. So when someone says no, like, Walt Disney, you don't go off that one no, you go to the next, you go to the next, you go to the next. I want y'all to look at this. Take those no's and celebrate them, because your yes is coming. And by me being an entrepreneur and been in network marketing for so long, no's is a common word for me. I used to get so bent out of shape behind the word no. And so I'm like, I'm not doing this. 2 people have told me no. Baby, that's what we teach in entrepreneurship. The no's is great because that means the yes is coming. Long as you don't stop. When you don't stop, when you stop, then you say you gave up, then your dream is dead. You gave up on it. It ain't because nobody else did anything. It's because of you. You gave up on it. God been told you to write that book. What you doing? You don't tell me, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to get started. First of all, you're going to start with a journal. You're going to start jotting down some things. And secondly, just get yourself in a room with people that can help you. You got to do some research. You got to go find out. And this is what I want to talk to you guys about, because this is what this has been on my heart. And me and my friend Renee, we said we're going to do a vision with a twist. We doing a vision. It's bigger than a vision board. That's why we say vision with a twist. Yes, we commonly write things, but what we supposed to. We do vision boards, but we're doing something a little bit more intense with this. This is why I'm getting a group of ladies. I'm getting some spiritual leaders, some mentors, some coaches, some business owners to come to this event, so that way we can hold each other accountable. So if the God put in you to write a book, well, I want to be able to want to connect you with the person who can help you get to that next level who wrote a book. I am a co-author of a book, and that was one of my biggest achievements this year in chapter 3, Hidden Figure. So I have another friend that just written. She's the author of her own book. She has a coach and a mentor that guides her. So we have people in place to help you. You want to go to college, you don't know where to start at with the financial aid. We'll have people there to assist you with that. You want to start a business, we'll have people there to assist you with that. You have a young ministry, we'll have people there to assist you with that. We want to hold each other accountable. So November 16th, we're giving Vision with a Twist. Here at my we call this, I want to say country club, because I always want to go one, and that's on my vision board. I'm gonna be at country clubs in the next couple of months. I probably before this, I'm gonna be at somebody country club, but Clubhouse, and right where I'm at Clubhouse. The Clubhouse is beautiful here. It's laid out almost like a resort. So we're going to have it here. We're going to have the supplies, and we're going to have food. We're going to the RSVP, $25, but it's Vision with a Twist. We want to pour into you. We want to pray over you. Whoever, we want to just talk over your life, because we're going to speak those things that be not as though they were, because God has already given you the vision. Sometimes you got to get into the environment of other people so you can make that vision happen. And this is where we come in at. I have accomplished a lot of things in my life. And so now I want to pour into other women, young women, older women, or whoever, because it's never too late. It's never too late. Dr. Seuss, book writer. Everybody, if you're a school teacher, if you just have children, everybody knows Dr. Seuss. He went to 27 publishers before he even published his first book. 27. Look how many no's he had to go through. You have to go through those no's to get to the yes. But it's going to be your fate to keep going to get what God has for you. Because we're going to teach you that obstacles going to come, because the devil knows what you're trying to do. So he's going to put things in front of you to block you. But it's going to be up to you to jump over those hurdles to keep getting through what you asked God for. I wouldn't be able to have written that book, the chapter 3, if I didn't have a coach or a mentor, because that was during my tough times that I was going through some things. I didn't want to do it. I didn't have the, people always go on feelings. I didn't feel like it. I didn't want to. I didn't even want to talk about nothing, because I was just mad. But I had that person to point to me. This is the time. God said, this is now. You got to do it now. And God wants to use you in tough times. Everything is not going to always be peaches and cream. We could all do a lot of things when we're happy and glorious. Yes, we can. But you got to do those things when it's not happy and glorious, to show people who God is, who he is. This is why I say I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Because it was his strength for me to help me get through that chapter, because it still wasn't easy. So people write more than one chapter. I'm like, oh my goodness, I just had one portion of it, and that was hard, and it was complicated. It was challenging, but it's supposed to be. Ain't nothing supposed to come easy. But I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. But I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, and that's how I got it done. Because I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. He said he has a plan for me, and that's to prosper me. God said he will give me desires of my heart. That's been on my vision board for years, of being a part of a book. And he's still not finished with me yet. There's still some things for me to do. So I have to be in position for those things. I have to get into quiet places. I have to be alone a lot, because God has some other things for me to do, and he's going to make sure I fulfill them. And because he keep putting people in my lives that's doing the thing, that's talking to me, that's pulling on me. Come on. And you got to get into that environment. You got to get around people that definitely push you and want to help you. There's no envious, there's no jealousy. Their whole desire is to get you to the next level. And that's why I'm here now, to make sure I help other people do the same thing. And this is where Vision with a Twist is birthed at. And it's going to even continue to go on from this. Because when we birth this, it's going to have other women going to be coming in and just going to get bigger and bigger. Why? Because we have to show other people how to do this through Christ, through the word. We got to show them how to do it, how to believe in themselves, how to get into environments to do this thing that God has called them to do. This is how we fulfill and be fruitful in the earth. He said, go out and be fruitful. Yes, have children, but you got to show them how to birth other things, birth other ideas. Just think, if nobody birthed anything, we wouldn't have a telephone. We wouldn't have this computer. We wouldn't have this what I'm doing right now. We wouldn't have this notebook. People got to come with ideas of their own. Yes, it's okay to work for people because that's what we're supposed to do. We got to eat, and we but build your own so people can work for you. It's okay. It's okay to have something on the side. It's okay. But do what God has called you to do. And if it is just what you do at work, that's beautiful too. Because I'm a teacher by day. That is a calling. Anybody work with children, that is a calling. And you got to have a true love for it, because you got to have a love for children. You got to have a love for just changing lives and being there for people. And that's where I'm at. I have I didn't even, that's why I say you don't know what God's gonna do for you. I didn't even graduate in education. I was a business major and I'm minor economics. I still do business on the side. So he used me to do that. And now he used me to pour into children to teach them to be better citizens so they could become entrepreneurs and just know how to think on their own, know how to create on their own. I don't care who they work for. They still know how to create and even help the people they work for. We're a body with many parts. We got to help each other. So that's my motivation for Monday. Go and be great. Continue to operate in your passion, in your dream. Get yourself around other people. Message me if you're in the Houston area, Galveston County area, November 16th. We have Envision with a twist. Like I said, we're going to be putting people together to network with each other, to help each other get to the next level in the next dimension of our lives. And that's going to be in every avenue that you're trying to get. You write a book, you're trying to go to school, you're trying to start a business, you're trying to get into this job here. I'm networking with people now. I'm networking with a lot of people. I'm calling people now because even for my children, I want to see them, network more. My children friend network more with other people because they're still trying to find themselves and what they need to be doing in their lives. So you guys have a wonderful, amazing day. And just remember, just to keep the faith, you can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. No, you're going to get a whole bunch of them first. Remember, Walt Disney had 300 no's until that 301 said yes. Remember, Dr. Seuss didn't have no publisher. He went through 26 to 27, said yes. So that's my spiel. And guess what? Don't matter how old they are. KFC, I always remember him because we always want to throw that age. I'm about to let you go. Don't matter how old you are. KFC started Kentucky Fried Chicken. He was in his 60s. So age ain't nothing but a number. It's how you perceive it, what you want to do. So, and my work is not done. So y'all going to see more of me. You guys have a wonderful, amazing day.